So to further understand the topic, I believe we must first look at the verse that most people go to when discussing Christians and tattoos, and that's going to be Leviticus chapter 19, verse 28. I'm going to go ahead and read that for you straight out of the Bible. So Leviticus 19, verse 28 says, "Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you. I am the Lord." Alright, so the first thing we notice here is it says, for the dead, or at least that's the first thing that I noticed. Now, why does it say for the dead? The reason it says this is because the specific group that the Bible is talking to at this point in time is the pagan Israelites. God was trying to give them a path to reconciliation, and part of that path was for them to quit getting tattoos or marks on their bodies or any kind of cuts of any kind celebrating these basically dead gods. We serve the one true living God, and God was trying to give them a path to reconciliation. So if we look at two more verses in chapter 19 of Leviticus, verses 26 and 27, we see that it also commands these pagan Israelites to not eat any meat that's not drained of its blood. We also see that it tells them not to trim any corners of their beard or any corners of their hair. Now, how many people do you know today that are actually going to follow those? It's just one more point that we have to make, that the context of these verses matter. So what do I mean that the context matters? Well, in today's time, these things are not seen as a way to worship false gods. Of course, you could get a tattoo that is specifically about worshiping a false god, but most people in general do not see a tattoo as simply a way to worship a false god. And in these commandments, God is specifically talking to these pagan Israelites because they were using these things specifically to worship false gods. So am I saying that it's okay for a Christian to get a tattoo? Absolutely, it is okay. However, you do need to examine your motive. Why are you wanting a tattoo? Is it because you want to draw more attention to certain parts of your body? Is it because you want to be more attractive to the opposite sex? If those are your reasons, you should probably stay away from tattoos. Your heart is not in the right place. However, if your heart is in the right place, maybe you want to get a tattoo to glorify God. I have one that says "On Fire for God." I love my tattoo. If you want a tattoo because it's going to be a verse that maybe could be a conversation starter to somebody that isn't a believer, then I believe getting a tattoo is okay. If these are your motives, then getting a tattoo is absolutely okay. It's just like anything else. You need to examine exactly why you want a tattoo and then determine if it is within God's will for you to get that. Alright, that's all I have for you today. If you found this video informative, entertaining, any of those things, if it helped you learn something today, I just ask that you like and subscribe, share our channel, show somebody else our channel. Maybe it's a non-believer, maybe it's a believer, whatever it is, to help us get out there and reach more people, help the gospel reach more people. That's our goal. And as always, I ask you to keep on the form of God and have a blessed day.